Okay, so now we are going to do an angle proof. So again, remember these are very formal, so very neat. Write your given and your proof, your columns, and then of course a very nice, neat diagram. So I'd pause it, copy that down, and then restart it. Okay, so statement number 1, always your given. I know that AB is perpendicular to BC, and the first reason is always given. So this is what we talked about in class. What does this give you? What does the fact that this is perpendicular give you? Well, if I know that AB is perpendicular BC, then I know that this is a right angle. You cannot say angle B because there's more than one angle B here. So you actually have to say angle ABC is a right angle. And that is because, even though it's not a word, this symbol is what tells us. So it's the definition of perpendicular. So now we are building on that idea. So now I'm looking at this. What do I know if angle ABC is a right angle? Well, if it's a right angle, I know then that the measure of angle ABC has to equal 90. And what would that be? Well, again, we have those key words or those key phrases. It's because of the definition of right angle. Okay, so now I'm kind of stuck. So much like the segment addition proofs, I'm dealing with angles, and I have more than one angle. So again, 99% of the time, if you have more than one angle, you are probably going to have to use the angle addition postulate. And there's numbers here. The numbers are to make your job a little bit easier instead of using the 3 letters. So I'm going to go ahead and use those numbers. So I know then that the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 equals, so this angle plus this angle equals the whole angle of ABC. And that would be the angle addition postulate. An angle plus an angle equals the bigger angle. So I'm now going to look back at what I already have. Well, I know that the measure of angle ABC is 90. So I'm going to put this idea in there. So the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 now is going to equal 90. Why can I put that in there? It would be substitution. So I'm putting the idea from 3 into 4. I'm kind of looking really close at this. I could actually even see a transitive property in here. So if you had transitive, I would not count that wrong. So let's look at why transitive would work. So if the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 equals the measure of angle ABC, and the measure of angle ABC equals 90, then the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 would have to equal 90. So again, I could look at it both ways. Well, what do you know about if 2 angles equal 90? I know then that angle 1 and angle 2 are complementary. Because I know that 90, if 2 angles add up to 90, I know that they're complementary. So that will be the definition of complementary. Let's look at what I'm being asked to prove. So this is angle 1 and angle 2 are complementary. That's exactly where I've left off. Put my little 3 dots, meaning I'm done.